A peaceful border, now a political fault line. In BC, pressure from the business community.
The lack of clarity means that we could lose out to other international jurisdictions which have been more clear on their reopening plans.
In New Brunswick, local health officials say they're ready to reopen the border with Maine on July 1st. And in Alaska, Governor Mike Dunleavy recently traveled to the Canadian border to share vaccine supply, an olive branch of sorts.
With all the history of the U.S.-Canada cooperation is that we don't have a plan, we don't have a clear vision of what a coordinated reopening looks like.
Matt Morrison is part of the Seattle-based nonprofit Binational Pacific Northwest Economic Region, made up of elected and business officials in 5 states and 5 Canadian provinces, and authored a letter this week pushing for a reopening.
It's pretty desperate up along the border.
As of right now, the border is closed to all non-essential travel through June 21st. With Canada Day on July 1st and Independence Day on the 4th, speculation is swirled.
If I had to bet, I would think that the U.S. is likely to move sooner than Canada.
Dr. Lori Troutman is the director of Western Washington University's Border Policy Research Institute and believes the U.S. could reopen the land border this month, separate from any Canadian policy change which could come later.
I think they're getting pretty close, likely, to implementing a situation where I, as an American traveler, can upload my vaccine status through their ArriveCAN platform, which is an app that's currently used for all entries into Canada.
That would likely provoke another controversy as we head toward another hurdle on the road to recovery. If you're a betting man, what do you think happens June 22nd?
I think that the U.S. is ready to open up, and Canada is not.
That leads to the theory that Canadians could travel into the U.S. but then be forced to quarantine for a couple of weeks upon their return, which potentially would deter any sort of tourism in our area, which is why Morrison is saying tonight that both sides of the border need to have a coordinated plan before June 21st. That is the story for now. Live as we know it on the Seattle waterfront, I'm Chris Daniels, King 5 News.